Matthew 14. John the Baptist is risen from the dead and put in prison. The, the daughter of Herodias danced and pleased Herod the king. He promised whatsoever she would ask. Instructed of her mother, she said, "Give me John the Baptist's head." The king was sorry, but she brought it to her mother. The disciples buried it along with the body. Jesus saw a great multitude with compassion. The disciples said, "Send the multitude away." Jesus said, "They need not depart. Let's eat. We have 5 loaves and 2 fishes." He blessed it and brake it, and remained 12 baskets full, 5,000 men, besides women and children. The ship was tossed with waves. "A spirit!" they cried out for fear. But Jesus spake, "It is I. Be not afraid." Peter answered, "Bid me come, if it be thou." He said, "Come." And he walked out on the water, and he was afraid, and began to sink. "Wherefore didst thou doubt?" The wind ceased. Gennesaret brought him all that were diseased. He touched them in his garment. Whoever touched the hem of his garment was made perfectly whole. Scribes and Pharisees said, "Why do your disciples transgress and wash not their hands?" But he answered, "Why do ye also transgress? Honor thy father and thy mother. But ye say, Honor not his father and his mother, ye shall be free. Hypocrites! Not that which goeth in, but cometh out, defileth a man. To eat with unwashed hands defileth not a man. A woman of Canaan came. He answered, I am sent unto Israel. She said, Yet the dogs eat the crumbs from their master's table. O woman, great is thy faith. Their daughter was made whole. And Jesus healed the multitude, and they glorified the God of Israel. I have compassion upon this multitude, because they continued with me for 3 days, and I have nothing to eat. How many loaves have ye? 7, with the little few fishes. They all did eat, with left 7 baskets full, 4,000 men, besides women and children. Pharisees and Sadducees desired a sign from heaven. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, and no sign be given except of the prophet Jonas and the whale. The disciples had forgotten bread. Do you not remember the 5,000? Then they understood, Beware of the doctrine of the Pharisees and Sadducees. Whom do men say that I am? One of the prophets. Whom say ye that I am? Christ, the Son of the living God. Blessed art thou, for revealed it unto thee my Father in heaven has. Peter, upon this rock I will build my church, and I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven. Whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever thou loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Tell no man he was Christ. Jesus showed how he must be killed and raised again the 3rd day. Peter began to rebuke him and said, This shall not be. Peter, get behind me, Satan. Thou savorest not the things of God. What is profited if a man should lose his own soul? Or what should a man give in exchange for his soul? There be some here who shall not taste of death. Jesus taketh Peter, James, and John, and was transfigured into shine white as light. They appeared unto them, Moses and Elias. Let us make here 3 tabernacles. A voice said, This is my beloved Son, whom I am well pleased. Hear ye him. Tell the vision to no man, till the Son be risen from the dead. Elias shall truly come and restore all things. Elias has come already, and they knew him not. My son is a lunatic, and falleth into the fire, Jesus. The disciples could not cure him. The child was cured that very hour. Faith is a grain of mustard seed, nothing shall be impossible to you. But this kind goeth not by much prayer and fasting. Capernaum to Peter and said, Does not your master pay tribute? Yes, Jesus said. Of whom do the kings take tribute? Peter said, Of strangers. Jesus said, Then the children are free. Lest we should go and offend them, go take up the fish, and thou shalt find a piece of money. Give unto them for me and thee. He doesn't say for us. He keeps them separated. Jesus said, Who is the greatest? And Jesus called the little child. Whoever humbles himself as this little child is greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it would be better if a millstone would hang about his neck, and he was drowned in the depth of the sea. Peter said, How oft shall I forgive? And Jesus said, Until 70 times 7. The kingdom of heaven is likened unto a certain king of his servants. 26 encircled. The Lord with compassion forgave the debt. If the servant owed one of his fellow servants, owed him 100 pence. Pay me that thou owest. Have patience with me, and I will pay thee all. He would not. And his fellow servants told their lord, O wicked servant, I forgave thee, said the master. Shouldst thou not also have had compassion, even as I had pity on thee? Let's circle verse 34.